Okay, we're 23 weeks out now. Back with another leg day. I didn't do posing yesterday, but we're gonna be doing some posing this Sunday. The scale hasn't dropped yet, but I haven't been doing any cardio or really moving around. My video editing's been keeping me very stagnant, but I've been burning around like 3,000 calories and probably intaking 2,200 or something like that. Tracking, but not super strictly, so I'm sure my body's just trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe today or tomorrow the scale will drop, but starting the leg day with leg curls like we've been doing in the past, it's really been helping. Just with my leg growth, it's not taxing my quads and it's not really interfering with it, and I could really get a good pump in the beginning. So starting with 4 sets of leg curls, lying leg curls. And I like this machine in particular because it stops right there at the peak of tension in my hamstrings before my glutes take over. So 4 sets here, then we'll do the leg extensions. Yeah, so let's go. All right, cool. So I got an extra rep there. And with hamstring work, I like overloading with the extra rep versus weight, just because my legs aren't super developed like that. So sometimes adding that weight just takes me out of that peak contraction, and other muscles start trying to take over. So that extra rep is good with hamstring work for me. Everybody's different. Let me start my program. So I log everything on my handy dandy app, just so I know where I'm at from week to week. Yeah, so 3 more sets here. Here we go with set number 2. So it's supposed to be 12 reps for each set. Let's see if we get 13 again. The rep fall off might happen. Perfect. Set number 3. Next thing, we do leg extensions, and I up the reps for this mesocycle. So typically I do 20 reps with myo reps, so 10 or 12 in the beginning, and then 4 or 5 reps until we reach our reps. But we do 25 today, so probably do 10 and then 3 sets of 5. As soon as the burn settles down, and go again. And I believe it's 3 sets of these, so let's get this first set going. Let the burn go away. Then we hit it again. 1. Let the burn go away. 2 more sets of 5. 1, 2. Whew. 1 last set. Shit. Yeah, and with myo reps, the benefit is you get that approach to failure multiple times in 1 set. So, technically, I probably hit that point maybe 4 times with these leg extensions, to where the reps would have just been partial and not a full contraction. But taking our time to pause, reset, and then approach the failure again, that's where it's at. So that's what I've been doing. 2 more sets. Okay, here we go with set number 2. Okay, here we go with the last set. One thing about doing leg extensions before your primary movement is it really gets the quad tight. So whatever happens after this it's gonna have that peak stimulus. But it's actually Bulgarian split squats after this, which I'm dreading. So 1 last set here. shit. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Oh, that fell pretty hard. Oh, that's a wrap. Still survived. So last week we started with the 80s and we were able to get 8 reps, but I felt like they weren't quality. So this week we're starting at the 70 and then making this the baseline, getting acclimated towards it. So we'll do 3 sets of 8 and then next week we'll make adjustments as necessary. I think it's more about the execution with these than the weight. You just want to make sure you're targeting the right muscle. Last week it was glutes, and I'm not trying to make it glute dominant. I want my quads. So let's go. Oh yeah, I hate these. I probably should do like 60-pound dumbbells and really focus on the control when I'm going down. But for today, we'll just do 2 more sets of 8. So this is gonna be the last set here, and then we're on to the hack squats. And it'll be 4 plates and a quarter or 4 plates. I don't think I'm gonna get that on camera. I might get the first set, but just doing little snippets of each daily workout. Each week, no full workouts. All right. So this is the end of the torture. The end of it. Yeah. Man. I keep losing my balance. Ugly reps, but we're getting it done. So I might go 60s next week. Okay. Yeah, so we increased the weight 20 pounds from last week, aiming for 8 reps. It's gonna be a fight, no music either. All right, now we're in the kitchen whipping up a little nutrition, which is super late, like it's 12, and I'm basically cooking breakfast food. But yeah, so it's 3 eggs. I had 150 grams of cooked rice left, so just toss that in there, and then we're gonna whip up this this tuna steak, which is about 26 grams of protein. So Total, I'll probably be somewhere around like 40 grams of protein, and then I'll get some protein shakes in and some salmon later on in the day. But yeah, just that. Just wanted to get that first meal on there.
good.
That's all right, man. Some raw footage.
No, you good, boss. Do that.
Good.
That bag all right here. I thought it was already done. Yeah.
Okay, so we're here for leg day, and I'm far from motivated, but I dragged myself in here this morning to get a leg day in. That's usually how prep is. It's usually always something that's trying to keep you from hitting that end goal, but we're gonna push through it. You know, work's been kind of getting in the way and some other things, but we're here. This is the second exercise, the leg extensions, before we get to the main compound movement, which is the V squats today. But we got 4 sets here, 4 sets of 20. Set 1. So yeah, it's easy to get in here and work out, and you know, being motivated when you're hitting PRs and life is good and you're leaving the gym just, you know, with that good pump. But the trying times is being in here on the days that you don't want to be here and you're not feeling like it, and you know, work hasn't been the best. You know, things are going wrong, but you still show up for yourself. Those are the important parts of prep and just gym life in general. So happy to be here and pushing through it, and we have 23 more weeks of this. It's always a roller coaster. Set number 2. Hold on, let me get that pose on camera. Go ahead.
Women, every time they take a picture,
Yeah,
they don't do it anymore, but they used to.
they don't do it facing forward. It's a backward shot now. Yeah, it's a backward shot. They're always trying to show the glutes. If it's a shoulder workout, it's glutes. Biceps is glutes. Yeah, social media.
Yeah.
Set number 3. That's a horrible angle. Let's try this angle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we finally made our way to the main movement for the day, which is the V squat. We increased the weight by 90 pounds, so 45 on each side. Still gonna go for 12 reps. I'm feeling more 10-ish today, but you never know. So let's get after it. Ooh, we got it. It wasn't too bad. I don't know why I was feeling 10-ish. I got a good amount of rest after the leg extension, so I think that's part of the reason why I was able to do it. Okay, here we go with set number 2. Aiming for another 12. Gonna knock out the last set here, and then it's pretty much all downhill. The last 3 exercises aren't too hard. This is the most taxing, I would say, on stamina. Okay. This is the first set of the last big movement for the day. After this, we're gonna revert back to the leg curls and the leg extensions, just to capitalize on pushing as much blood through the muscle as possible. And then, yeah, that's a wrap for leg day. We're here. Once we show up, then we start putting in the work. But before, it's getting ready to make all the excuses in the world. So, aiming for 12 reps here. Same weight as last week. Didn't go as deep as I could on all those reps. I'll say I cheated about the first half. But yeah, just letting y'all know I know. So I just wrapped up today's leg day, and it was tough to get here, but the actual workout wasn't bad. It's just, man, prep is it's a roller coaster. I know I'm only 2 weeks into it, but you know, it's just life in general. When you have like a goal and you think everything's just gonna be like straight and narrow, you know, like a linear type progress, but it's far from that. You know, so many little obstacles, and you know, work-life balance is just, you know, sometimes it just takes a toll on you, but you gotta remember your goal, what you set out to do, and just, you know, get it done. Wake up, you know, don't make no excuses, get in there, and, you know, what's the worst that could happen, you know? But when you follow through, it's really gratifying. So I can say I feel good now. And now on to the rest of my day. You know, trying to make a living with this camera work, solicit some online training and all of that good stuff, as well as proper nutrition. So first things first, when I get home, it's probably gonna be a protein shake. You know, probably two servings. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there, get a little bit of carbs in my system or whatnot. But I think we actually do have to make a stop at the grocery store, get some more fish, either salmon, and some tilapia. And I think I'm gonna try a different fish too. So it was just recently suggested to me some barramuda. I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, just getting on here for that quick tidbit. I like this vlog style anyway. I got my wide angle lens, which I've been filming in. It's better for the gym because I can get it closer to where I'm working versus having to set it back super far to get myself in the frame. And then sometimes it's in the aisle, and you know, I don't want any funny stares from anybody. So yeah, anyways, yeah, catch you on the next one. Okay, now we're on for chest day. Last week I did 225 for 11 reps, and then my second set was 245 for 7. So really wanted to be in that 7 to 8 rep range anyway. So put on the 245 for my top set, and yeah, I'm feeling good. Like my lower back is not as tender as it was last week. So hopefully we can push this out and get 10 reps. Going for 10 reps. Eight was good. It's heavy as shit. I don't know why I thought I was gonna get 10. Maybe later on, but still good. 8 reps. So hopefully I can get 7 on the second set. So here we go with the last set. I really wanted to get a good amount of reps, so I dropped it from the 245 down to 205 and looking to get 8 reps or so. Definitely more than the 6 on the last set. But yeah, this is really where you get the good stimulus the last set, especially after going heavy. So, you know, it's a back off set, so that's when you really get the work that you couldn't with the heavier weight. So let's go, third set. I'm good with that. Okay, so today we're trying to incline with this this bench. It's a little more narrow than the other one, so I think my shoulder blades are gonna fall off the bench and it's not gonna feel as awkward. So I'm hoping that it improves my pressing, so we'll see. So that felt way better. Both of my shoulders were off the bench, which made it for a real even push, and neither side was really trying to compensate. So, yeah. Five, 6, come on. 7, go. Up. Good. Nice job. So we just got finished wrapping up a wedding. We were shooting out in Angels Camp. So far, what is that, like north, southeast somewhere? Anyway, it's like 2 hours away. Wrapped up that shoot around like 8-ish or something like that, and now we're here. So I got my dress pants on, you know, but since this was on the way to the house, I couldn't help but to just stop and get in my session. So it's gonna be a little different training and some different attire, but we're gonna try to hit all the numbers we did last week and a little bit more. Just really not having any excuse to not get it in or put this lift off for a different day. So here we are, and yeah, like I said, gonna try to match the lifts. Last week we did 195 for 10 reps, I believe. So let's see if we can get 11. I think we can because I'm wearing these pants. But hold on, I gotta get this for the gram. The gram gotta see it too. Okay, Okay, now we got the camera for the gram. Let's get it in. Aim for 11. We got it. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these heavier sets is no joke on my hamstrings. That takes a lot of strength, but to be honest, I feel like peak tension during the set, if I use somewhere around like 165, I'll feel it more during, but once I go heavier, it's like an after effect. So I start feeling the tightness, you know, after the second set or so. So yeah, I don't know what that is about when I lift heavy. Like I feel the muscle stimulus during the set a little bit, but not as much if I use a moderate weight. But overall, it's just like DOMS. You know, I have a delayed onset muscle soreness with heavier sets. So I don't know, something to think about. But I think 2 more sets here, and then we do standing leg curls. Supposed to be Nordic curls, but we just use a hyper extension machine. We have some calf raises, some hip abduction, adduction, not abduction, and then we come back for ending it off with some standing leg curls. So not too bad of a workload. I'll come back for the next set. Okay, we are going for set number 2. Last week was 9. We might just match that, but we'll try to get 10. That last set, trying to get that extra rep, was pretty brutal, so let's go. Yeah, I think we had 2 servings of a protein shake, and then a salad, some mashed potatoes. We didn't have any meat, but it was just wedding food. So anyways, 10 reps. We got it. 1 more set. Last week was 8, aiming for 9 today. So I mentioned this on my Instagram. I'm not sure if I did it on YouTube, but the theme of this prep is not giving up no matter how I feel about this bodybuilding prep. So sometimes I don't want to get in here and do the things I'm doing. Sometimes I want to eat and indulge and, you know, all of that good stuff, the foods and just not having that strict regimen. But no matter what, I'm gonna see this all the way through to November, get on that stage and just give it my best and see all the hard work that I worked for, and hopefully I'm a little bit better than I was last year. But I swear these next couple of months is just gonna be no excuses, and it's not giving up. And I'm sure that that's gonna transcend into a lot of things in my life, is just not giving up. But anyways, a little tidbit before my 3rd set, and then we're gonna move on to another exercise. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just noticed that these pants are super ashy. So this next movement, like, it isn't the greatest in my arsenal, but it's really like a hit or miss depending on the week. Like sometimes it feels really good and sometimes it just feels like shit. But I know this is one of the movements that like I need to get better in. You know, those movements that aren't feeling the greatest, like sometimes it's just not meant for that mesocycle. So maybe like 3 months or 6 months later, you come back to it if it starts feeling different. But you should never, or I don't know, it's hard to say never, but a lot of the times you shouldn't just X an exercise, but maybe, you know, progress towards it or, you know, work on something else and then come back to it, because typically when you can't perform a typical exercise because you haven't learned or grown to that point to be able to do it. So anyways, I start off real light here. So this is just 10 pounds and I'm just working on the stimulus, just feeling my hamstring throughout the movement. Felt decent. So I think it's 2 more sets here. Let's see what I did last week. I don't know why I wanted to say last year. Record that last set. And oh yeah, so actually we did 15 pounds for 12 reps. And then we did 20 pounds for 12 reps, and then we dropped it back down to 15. Today I was only on 10, but I did do 15 reps, so additional 3 reps with 5 pounds less. But next set, we're gonna go up to that 15 and try to match it with the 20 reps. Oh shoot. I added a fucking set. So I'll kill that. There we go. Okay, we got it back up to the 15 pounds, and now we're gonna try to either match those 12 reps or get those 3 extra. So let's go. Oh, still 10 pounds. Just threw an extra rep in there, so 13. 13. One more set. Okay, let's knock out this last set here. And then get on to the hyper extensions. You know what I was just thinking about during this set was hitting my side chest. Like, if I don't feel it here, I'm not gonna feel it on stage. So do I want my hamstring to show? If so, I gotta feel it here. And flex, flex, flex. Okay, next we do these hyper extensions only after we've done some initial hamstring work, just to kind of like capitalize on that stimulus and really get a good stretch. So once I already felt my hamstrings and then I put this additional stretch on it, it just feels so good. So I like this in the right programming, so at the right time of your workout, and this could be really good. So I do it weighted sometimes, but this mesocycle is just body weight. Typically, I don't do the 45-degree angle one. It's supposed to be the flat, but you know, it's just one of those days. So we're gonna do it here. And I like placing these yoga blocks. For some reason, it just gives me extra tension in my hamstrings. I couldn't explain the science to you behind it, but it's just bro science. Ten for now. 10 for now. Okay, so I actually have 2 more sets, but I'm gonna cut feed after this. And then next week, I'll try showing you guys some of the exercises that, you know, I haven't been showing you through the course of last week's video and this week. So just so you guys can kind of get an idea of my program, but it'll be a little tough to do the full days. I mean, I could, but it'll be a lot. I'm not sure if you guys want it. If you do, I'll start doing it. But for now, just certain exercises. So last set on video, but we have 2 more. All right, so yeah, gonna kill the feed. Tomorrow I might do a posing class. If I don't, maybe I'll just do some posing on camera, but or some individual posing practice, because I do need to work on a routine. But yeah, that's it for today. Well, for the camera, but I still got to get to work. Okay, so I lied. There's no way I'm doing hip abductions in these pants. Like, I'd for sure split a seam or something like that. So just gonna hit these standing leg curls. I think it's just 2 sets, and then yeah, we're out. So productive day. so glad that I made it here instead of going home and just calling it a day and trying to make it up tomorrow or something like that. It was actually a really good wake-up call, just like moving the weights that I was doing, getting that extra rep on the seated leg curls. So that's what it's about. So glad that the vending machine has protein here because I got my 30 grams. I'm going to get 30 more, go get something to eat, and then probably just end it off with a little bit more protein. But yeah, this is prep. Week 23, or 23 weeks out. There we go. All right.